What's going on, guys? Dalton from 302 Birds here, bringing you another Fantasy Football Network Scout Team video for your Philadelphia Eagles. 2-0, about to be 3-0 after we take down these Washington Commanders, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Jalen Hurts has been electric. I think he has like the highest overall average passer rating thus far this season. I think if I'm not mistaken, if I saw the stat correctly, it's like a 90.8 passer rating. Long story short, what I'm trying to say about that is this guy's been really accurate all year. Yes, I don't think the passing has been what we've wanted it to be, but the Eagles are winning these games and they seem in control when they're in control. So I think that it's only a matter of time until he puts it all together. And this Commanders game could be a great game for it. Him and Carson have a lot of mutual respect for each other. So if I have Jalen Hurts on my fantasy team, I'm definitely going to start him this week. I couldn't name you a player in the Commanders secondary. Definitely not a cornerback off the top of my head. And maybe I'm naive for that, but I don't think I am. So the Philadelphia Eagles wide receivers should be the real ones that I expect to actually ball out this game. The whole receiving core, Goddard. Just because the Commanders have such a good defense, I think that this should really be a game that the players like Quez Watkins, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Goddard all should thrive. I think each of them you'll see at least have, I would bet, at least 20 yards each. One of them I think is going to be a 120-plus yard receiver, and then the secondary guy could be, 60, 70 yards and a touchdown. Looking at it now from a different standpoint, if I were to look at the defense, I was not crazy about the Eagles' defense last week going against the Vikings, but what I will say is this week going against the Commanders, look, I think that, yes, they're at home. Yes, Wentz is going to have vengeance, and I am scared about that, and I'll get to that in a minute. I just think that this Eagles defense, they know Carson Wentz, especially guys like Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox. They practiced with him for years. Not that he's practiced with them too and he knows them. I'm just saying I think that the Eagles defense, if they held the Vikings offense to what they did, they should easily hold the Commanders offense to the same. Because I think that the Vikings offense is a night and day difference between the Commanders offense. We'll see. I think that this game could be one where the Eagles come in a little bit naive just because they're coming off that win. But ultimately, I'd start this defense. If I had to pick one wide receiver to start, it's obviously going to be A.J. Brown. We've seen that Jalen Hurts likes putting the ball in his hands, and every time that the ball comes to that dude, he's making something happen with it. So I really like A.J. Brown for over 100 yards, probably about 5 or 6 receptions, and I would say maybe a touchdown. So that should be 21 points right there for you. Devontae Smith, I think that this could be the game that he gets in the end zone. I said it last week. It was Quez Watkins' turn. I think that it's going to be Smitty's turn. They really like to game plan for these wide receivers. Goddard, I think, should easily get in the end zone. If he doesn't, I'd actually be shocked. So if I have to give you a lock of the week, it's actually going to be Dallas Goedert with probably, I would say, above 60 yards, at least 3 receptions, if not 4. I would say 4 receptions and a touchdown. So that's like a 16, 17-point day for a tight end right there. That's not bad at all. Last but not least, kicker, Jake Elliott. I'm really not too confident in the Eagles kicker because I'm an Eagles fan. So I don't want Jake Elliott kicking field goals all game. But ultimately, I mean, we'll see. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys agree with in the comments, disagree with, anything. Do you think that my Philadelphia Eagles are going to ball out this year? If so, why? God bless. Go Birds. Peace.